Royalty Soaps, and as you can probably tell from the title, I am attempting to do a soap technique I have never done before. If you're not in the soap community, I'll catch you up to speed. There is a soap group called the Soap Challenge Club. It's a monthly little group put on by Great Cakes Soapworks, and that gal, man, she is awesome at wrangling new techniques and ways to make soap, and it really inspires the whole community to kind of step up their game, put out a lot of creative effort, and try new stuff. Now, I'm not a part of this group right now because I'm busy, but I will say I see all of the other makers coming up with these really, really cool ideas, and some of them I'm just like, hey, I want to try that eventually. This is one of them. The thing that always puts me off from dividers with a soap thing is the mess. it looks like so much wasted soap because you pull the dividers out and you can't like scrape it off because there's not enough time, and then you just waste like 3 ounces of soap. Oh, it kills me. I'll see if I can salvage it today, but that's typically why I don't do it. Brambleberry sent me this awesome, rad, amazing PR box for their citrus collection. It has 4 different fragrance oils, 4 different essential oils, all these different colors, 8 different colors in fact. Man, they are stepping up their mica game, folks. They're beautiful. So I'm going to be testing out 4 of those colors today and one of the fragrance oils. We're going to try this Taiwan Swirl. We'll see if it works. It's going to be big fat fun. So without further ado, let's make some soap. Now the first thing I have to use for this particular soap technique is a soap mold that can accommodate dividers. So I have these acrylic dividers. I got all of this on Amazon. And you can see it's going to create 4 unique sections within the soap. We're also going to have to cut this soap different because the design will be on top instead of on the inside. This is a relatively inexpensive setup, and this purple mold is the one that I recommend for all beginners because it's easy to get out, it's easy to clean, you still get to use a silicone liner in a wooden mold, and it creates a great sized bar. So because I have 4 different sections, I'm going to be making 4 different colors. That is where these new Brambleberry colors come in. So I'm going to be using Kelly Green, Raspberry, Racing Stripe Orange, and Buttercup Yellow today. And before I add it to my soap, I'm going to add a little bit of oil into there just to get all the clumps out because I don't want to be spending a lot of time mixing this once the soap is already made because it needs to be pretty fluid for me to do this swirl. I love seeing micas be blended into oils. Another thing I really like to see is mica being mixed into wax. If you ever see people that like do wax melting compilations where they like put the camera to watch them in the little pots, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I ought to make some more compilations for TikTok. I have about 12 videos on TikTok right now. That's right. Granny's got game. Y'all should go follow Royalty Soaps on TikTok. Man, this green over here looks like Green Vibrance from Nurture Soap. With all of our lovely colors blended, we can now start making the soap. Okay, I have a wee tiny baby bit of oil in there, 2 pounds worth in fact, because that's all the little purple mold can handle. So I'm gonna pour my lye water solution into the oils just down the side here, and I'm not gonna blend this for very long. Once again, I want this to be very runny. Alright, so I'm going to start pouring off my colors here to various and sundry containers, as Kenny has pointed out.
They don't match at all!
I'm sorry. Okay, let's dumpy wumpy our colors in there. Let's hope that one doesn't catch on.
What would the shirt look like?
Frumpy, frumpy, dumpy wumpy.
Time to dumpy dumpy or grumpy umpy.
Ooh, that color is so nice. This one kind of looks like Flash Dance from Mad Micas. I don't know if it's actually gonna end up looking like that in the soap, but in the oil, that is what it looks like. But a little more raspberry, I would say. Now, to keep things fluid, I am simply going to mix with my spatula. Oh yeah, it's like water. It's gonna be great.
I'd say that blending with a spatula is not very whiskey activity.
Oh, wow. Look at that color. Ooh, That looks so good. Okay, with my colors all blended, it's time to add the fragrance oil. So the fragrance oil I have chosen today is Lily Lemon Drop. This is from the new Brambleberry collection, of course. And they do have some other fragrances that I really like, but they accelerate your soap a little bit. And this one says it behaves well. So I'm choosing one of the better behaving ones for this particular design. Ooh, that smells so nice. It's the perfect blend of a citrus and a floral. Not too heavy on the floral, I might add. All right, guys, the fragrance oil is blended in. The soap is still runny, and it is time to pour into our mold after this quick commercial break.
It's the thirstiest season of
Wow.
all. Ask my query, you want a Sprite cranberry?
Okay, so I'm gonna start by pouring this first one in just a little bit. I'm gonna quickly run for the second one because I don't want it to start leaking through too much. All right, second color, come on, green. And now for the orange, which looks a lot like the yellow, but I'm hoping as it sits that it won't. All right, and now I have to do the part that I hate, which is removing this. Oh, goodness. Okay. All right. Oh my goodness. Ah. All right, so now it's time to swirl. I'm going to stick my little glass rod in on one side and pull up and come down. And I'm going to do this pretty slowly all the way down the soap. And I'm going to try to keep it relatively tight, just like so, so that there will be about 2 swirls per bar. And now I'm going to go around the edges of the soap, and that's going to pull it into that Taiwan swirl. And I'm going relatively slow because I don't want it to pull too much so that it muddies the design. I want it to be nice and swirly and yet sharp to the very last tip. Woo, y'all, I was nervous while I was doing that. So I'm probably not going to even touch the table that much. I'm going to pour off the extra soap that I have in my containers into different molds. But other than that, I'm going to let this sit until it hardens. Then we'll spritz the top and we'll cover it with some saran wrap so that I can hopefully prevent any ashing on top. So we have this nice, vivid design tomorrow. Okay, guys, I'm not gonna lie. It's been like 18 hours. I can't wait to cut it. I can't wait any longer. I'm so excited. So I have this soap splitter. This is from Workshop Heritage. I really like this one. It's my favorite one that I've had because you can change the wire in 1/4 of an inch increments. So if you want a soap that's 1 inch tall, 1 1/4, 1 2/4, I mean, it makes it so much easier. And you can get it on Amazon Prime or from their website. So definitely check it out. I'll leave you guys a link down below. So my loaf is 2 inches tall. So I'm gonna split it right in the middle at 1 inch. It's really, really soft. I used a soft recipe so I would have lots of time to do the swirls. So super easy to cut. I'm barely even pushing. Let's see that inside reveal. Ooh. Now, like I said, it's still super, super soft. Like, I can definitely dent the side just by pushing on it. But I'm definitely pleased with it for my first go round. I think I will do a lot better with different colors. I do not know what is going on with this buttercup yellow. This on the side, why is that orange? This is the color that I used. What is going on? And I'm just slicing with a knife because it's so soft. And then I'm gonna place these in a tray to cure. Y'all, It is 3 days later. I'm shooketh. Shooketh. I have never seen this happen before, okay? I had basically just given up the soap and was like, it's orange and green and looks horrible, right? I put it away, whatever. I come into the studio. What is this? Hello, bold, vivid yellow. Hello, dark pink. Hello, nice light orange and poppin' green. I don't know how it did it. I don't know why it did it, but it turned the right colors. I should have let it sit for a little while longer. I told y'all that. I said, hey, you know, I'm antsy. I want to cut this. It's gonna be awesome. But overall, it looks great now. I love it. I love it. That yellow looks awesome. The orange has mellowed out. I'm really pleased with these now. I just needed to let them sit for like days. Well, I'm pretty pleased with the overall technique. We will revisit this technique in the near future, and I might do a couple of different slabs in the same video with a couple of different colors. Thanks guys so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed me trying out a new technique. If there's any other soap techniques or swirl types or what have you you'd like to see me try in the future, let me know down below. I absolutely do read the comments. I do take what you guys say into consideration when I am picking content. Be sure you do something fun for yourself today, whether that is going out and getting some tropical beverage, even though it's really cold outside. Or maybe spending some time with a loved one you haven't seen in a while. Either way, just do something that makes you happy. And I will see you guys on Saturday, which is the soap release day, by the way, so mark your calendars. And until then, bye for now. Not gonna lie, I'm standing on the stool, so doing the little neon thing is going to be a problem. Neon!
Okay.
Spectrum spectrometrist!
Basically.
You're a demon, Harry.
I'm not tripping over my words, of course. Yeah.
Yeah!
It's time for the ping pong ball!
Yeah! Yeah!